Alright, hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to clean aquarium glass inside and out. So let's get started with the inside. So if you have an aquarium, you definitely have algae on your glass. No matter what, no matter how clean you keep your tank, it's bound to happen. Algae is going to get on your glass. Luckily, it's super easy to clean off, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So there's a whole bunch of things you can use to clean it off. Everything from a little magnet cleaner right here. This end will go inside the tank and this end will go on the outside, and they stick together. And you can kind of clean the outside. That's super nice, super simple. You can also just use a filter pad right here. This works great at getting brown algae, just dusts right off. I'll show you that in a minute. And then if you have a saltwater tank, there's these little white things that they're like living things. I don't know what to call them. They're like crustaceans. They're like tiny, tiny, tiny snails that don't move, but they have like a snail shell. I know I'm probably describing this horribly, but they stick to the aquarium glass, and the only way to really get them off is with a razor blade right here. I'll show you that in a minute. They just come right off. Once again, I don't know what they're called. But if you have some more stubborn algae, a razor blade is the way to go. So to start off, we're gonna need our razor blade or our little foam thing, as well as a towel, just if anything drips. Water happens to drip a lot on this aquarium just because the way the rim is designed, there really isn't a rim, so water always drips out of it. But to start off, we're going to remove our lid and light off our aquarium, like so. Then I just take this light and I just put it kind of like that on the side. So now we're going to go ahead and start cleaning the inside glass. So I like to start with this little foam thing. Just go down like so, and this will just get off any brown algae, any like film on the glass on the inside. Just go ahead and do that all the way around the tank. As you can see, I've already spilled water. That's why you need the towel. We'll just go ahead and do this all the way around the tank. Alright, so now that we have the majority of the brown algae, wiped off, I'm going to go ahead and get in there with the razor blade and just get the more stubborn, like little green algae, green spot algae, as well as those little white things I was talking about. We're just going to go in here like this, and they just come right off. As you can see, I spilled a ton of water down the front of the glass. That happens every time. But I'm just going to go ahead and kind of scrape all these things off, and I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, so now that we have the inside of the tank clean, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I clean the outside of the tank, because obviously water, I drip it everywhere. It's hard to see on camera, but there's water all over this, salt water particularly. And once again, these steps can be used in any aquarium, freshwater, saltwater, it's all the same. I just happen to show it to you on my saltwater tank because that gets the most algae. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I clean the outside. So let me throw the light and lid back on the top, and I'll show you what I do. Alright, so now let's talk about what I use to clean the outside of my aquarium. So to start off, a towel or like a paper towel. So I have this aquarium co-op towel right here, but it's super dirty right now, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and wash that. But if you don't have a microfiber towel, a paper towel will work just fine. And then you're also going to need one of these little spray bottles full of RODI water or just tap water. I use RODI water because I find that it cleans like water spots and stuff off the glass a bit better. I don't know what it is. I just find that RODI water is a little bit better. It helps get the water spots off, as well as the salt that kind of builds up around the edges on my saltwater tank. But if you just have tap water, that'll work just fine too. So we're just going to start by just spraying it like so. Once again, since it's just water, it doesn't matter if any gets in your tank. And then we're just going to go ahead and wipe it with the paper towel like so. Go ahead and flip it around to get a dry side. And you should be good to go and streak free. So go ahead and do that to all the sides of your aquarium, and your aquarium will look good as new. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if this helped you, and goodbye.